Hey guys, congratulations. I know it's a lot of sessions and a lot of information. Maybe you would expect to complete a training in maybe 20 hours or so, but I have explained about IZ application onboarding only. I didn't count, but it's a lot of sessions, I know. Uh, the reason I have done this session is two reasons. One, business analysts, non-technical people, they need to understand. So you do not need to know how exactly do a work. I mean, technically in detail. You just need to know how the work will be done in high level. You do not need to know all the details and what are the requirements, how it looks like, how the discussions will be to onboard any application, where we should start, what are the steps to get overall information. Often I see uh, I never say this, but I have heard a lot of times that it is impossible. I almost won't say that it is impossible. Nothing is impossible, trust me. Maybe if you can put some extra customizations, it will be possible. So, but I heard from client or from some people that their technical team said that it is impossible. So, you might be thinking like, okay, since I do not know anything about this, my technical team, whatever they are saying, I have to believe them. You do not need to. You do not need to be a person who says yes always, right? So that's why I wanted to give this knowledge. Second, I always get a question like, have you worked on this connector, that connector? I always get pissed off with that question as if it is really that different. So onboarding an application is same. Either Identity IQ or Identity Now doesn't matter, or even any other IZA products as well. It's same process. You are not developing any connector, you are just using the connector. Okay, but it's better if you know how to onboard a delimited file, how to onboard a direct connector like Active Directory, how to onboard a database using JDBC connector, how to onboard a API using Web Services connector. Skim is there if you have Skim APIs, so you do not need to configure every HTTP operation, every API call. Instead, you can use Skim connector that acts like a direct connector connecting to all the APIs. It's very simple work. Okay, so if you just know them, last thing is, in case if you need to work on SDIM tickets you need to create, then yeah, you should know SDIM. So if you learn these 4 or 5 things, that's it. If you get any database to onboard, same process you will follow. If you get any API, same process. So if you take direct connector or JDBC or web services or delimited, the little bit difference will be there because the connectivity is different little bit. Okay, in direct connector, you just have the URL credentials, that's it, nothing else to configure. Whereas in web services, you have to configure everything like HTTP operations for each and every API endpoint. Whereas if you take JDBC, you need to configure SQL queries. So little bit differences are there. Apart from that, the benefit choosing the connector, requirement gathering might be little different, and then schema management is same, entitlements, aggregation, it's all options are same. I mean, the actions you need to take is same almost. So for me, it's really not a big deal working on any application. So today, if I get any application to be onboarded, I don't care what kind of application is that. For me, it's like same drama. I never panic. Hey, what is this application? How will I onboard? I know I don't think like that. For me, this is like just another application. I have my foundation, I have my basics. This is the process I follow for every application I onboard. Okay, so I will have templates. I have shown you most of them. I follow those process and templates and discuss with application team from zero, note down everything and onboard like that. That's it, simple. If you have onboarded similar application, let's say you onboarded already one database, it's same process again, right? What changes? Host name, IP address, username, password, queries, database table name. Those might be different. No big deal, right? So that is why I wanted to explain this in and out. So if you have gone through all these sessions in detail, it's very easy for you guys to onboard any application. No big deal at all. Okay. So follow the process. Have the basics ready. Nothing is difficult to work on. Okay. And the final thing, which is very important, why I wanted to do this session is you need to be a consultant. Let's say that, okay, I'm not a business analyst, I'm a technical guy. Why should I go through these sessions? What is the benefit of this? So don't think that every time you will have a business analyst in your team, first thing. Second, uh, in foreign countries, maybe if you are from India, you will be like an engineer, not like a consultant mostly. But in foreign countries, it will be consulting only. So someone will be there at foreign country or working at client location, discussing with the application team or other client stakeholders, and then they will do all the initial work and they will tell you that, hey, Krishna, you need to onboard a database. These are the details, that's it. But how did they decide that it was a database, not APIs? How did they decide that these are the requirements or prerequisites are required? What was the process they have taken? What kind of actions they have taken? You don't know them. In order to do that, you need to be a consultant. We call them as consultants. You need to have knowledge for all these things. And when you are working as a consultant, no, they will ask you like, okay, this is what our requirement is. What you need to do is you need to provide the estimations, how much time it will take. So when I was working in India, it was really easy for me because everything was technical work. But only one thing I was getting struggled, how many hours it will take, Krishna. Was not able to answer that. I used to say like maybe 1 or 2 days maximum. Mostly I used to say that today end of the day. That kind of answer I used to give. And I used to work late nights as well. And next day, sorry, I couldn't finish it because of these reasons. I'll try to finish it today. If any problems comes or any unexpected issues in the middle or challenges, I will not be able to finish as well. That kind of pressure I was bearing. But when I moved out of India, I was asked, so this is our requirement, Krishna. Whatever the details you need, ask us, and then provide us the estimations. It's not like roughly you give like okay, 100 hours I'll take. You need to put every action item. You need to give every use case. What kind of minor activity even you are going to take, like minor, major activity, like simple use case, medium use case, or complex use case. How many hours it will take? What are the risk assumptions and everything you have to provide. If you have worked on that is already, it is easy to provide. What if you have not worked on that already? Not easy to provide the estimations. It was really difficult, but still, uh, the moment you start, only you will start learning, correct? So I did and I learned that. So now doesn't matter what kind of work it is, I follow my basics and I will be able to provide the estimations, breaking up the work into, small pieces of activities as well. Okay, so that is the reason why I have created this session. I mean that a training for application onboarding. It's not just SailPoint Identity IQ or I don't know. Same process you can follow, same steps you can follow for any other IZA product as well. Okay, there might be little differences, but it won't be a big deal. SailPoint Identity IQ is the biggest IZA product you can ever find in the world. Okay, I don't think even in future there will be a product that can beat us, beat Identity IQ. Even I don't know from SailPoint itself cannot beat Identity IQ. That much big product it is. So same process we will follow in IdentNow as well, but the work is bit less automations because of it is a SaaS and cloud. Okay, so anyway, if you learn SailPoint itself, remaining all other products, it's not like I'm biased. I have spoken to a lot of experts. I worked on other IZA products as well, couple of them. So with experience, I'm telling you, whatever you learn here, either you implement same amount of knowledge or less than this only for sure. I can guarantee that. I don't think uh, if you are working in some other IZA product, you need to learn more than this. I don't think so. Okay, so I have categorized and I have listed down all these activities or actions you need to take for any application onboarding by considering lot of clients, lot of countries from my experience and expertise and talking to my colleagues, friends, and I've worked with a lot of countries, lot of clients. I help a lot of people around the world, almost every. continent, a lot of countries. I connected with different kinds of experts or professionals in different conferences I go. So with all that knowledge I have created, so whatever I have covered here, you will not find anywhere in the web or somewhere. It's all, I mean, it can, you might be find, but it's not about technical information or predefined set of documents I have gone through or I have covered. Nothing. This is all from the experience only. Okay, real time work, what we do. This is what we do. If you are thinking like, okay, what kind of work we do in real time projects, this is what we do. All right. I believe that you learned something, and I believe that, and I hope that you are going to apply this knowledge and make sure that your life is easy peasy, no big deal at all. Whatever application onboarding you are going to work on in future. Again, congratulations to you for completing this training and learning this much knowledge. And I wish you all the very best and good luck in your future. Thank you. See you in some other sessions. Bye bye.